communication has come a long way. First, early humans during the Stone Age started to communicate and express their feelings by signs or gestures. They were able to send signals via fire, drums, and whistles.
Later on, the humankind started to communicate via cave paintings, a type of parietal art found on the wall and ceilings of caves. Another form of early communication was during the era of camel messengers. People used to give their message to a person who delivered it while riding a camel. Other forms of communication were messenger pigeons. They were first used in 776 BC. After messenger pigeons came the first postcard service. The first commercial produced card was created in 1861 by John Carlton of Philadelphia. With the help of Thomas A. Watson, a Boston machine shop employee, Alexander Graham Bell developed the first prototype of the electric telephone in 1867. After the first telephone, communication evolved even further with the invention of the Internet and the World Wide Web, which started being used in 1989. Global information media, the World Wide Web or simply the web, was invented by Tim Berners-Lee. Fast forward, and communication nowadays has become even easier with the invention of Hello 2. Featured-packed, end-to-end encrypted communication device for modern offices and homes worldwide.
Now that you know what are the evolution or history of communication is, let me tell you then what are the eras of communication. There are 3 eras of communication that I will be discussing. First, the visual era. Second, the wired era. And lastly, the wireless era. And I will be giving 5 examples of each era for you to know what era of communication are you using up until this day. Let's begin!
Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me.
The first era is visual era. The visual era in communication therefore confirms that many people rely on photographs, graphics, and videos to present information than in words.
For visual era, first, we have the cave painting 15,000 to 10,000 BC. Cave and rock paintings were the first form of visual communication. They originated around 4,000 years ago, mainly in Asia and Europe. Researchers have not been able to determine the exact purpose of the Paleolithic cave paintings. However, probably they were not simply decoration of living areas since the caves do not have signs of continuing human stay and were not easily accessible. Theory suggests that cave paintings may have been a way of communicating with others, or for a religious or ceremonial purposes. It is widely believed that the paintings are the work of respected elders or shamans. Next is we have pictographs. Pictographs are ancient drawings or paintings on rock surfaces that represent words, ideas, or events, often created using natural pigments like ochre. They serve as an early form of written language, allowing cultures to convey message visually. Commonly found in caves and protected areas, pictographs date back to the Stone Age and are significant in understanding the beliefs and practices of ancient people. In modern context, pictographs also refers to graphical representations of data using image or symbols commonly seen in charts and signages to simplify information interpretation. The third one is the alphabet 2000 BC. The first known alphabet started in ancient Egypt. The first pure alphabet emerged around 2000 BC in ancient Egypt. as a representation of language developed by Semitic workers in Egypt, but by then alphabetic principle had already been inculcated into Egyptian hieroglyphs for a millennium. Most other alphabets in the world today either descended from this one discovery or were directly inspired by its design, including the Phoenician alphabet and the Greek alphabet. For the third example, we have the smoke signal. Smoke signals are a historical form of long-distance communication that use visible smoke to convey messages. Originating from ancient practices such as those used by Chinese soldiers and Native American tribes, they involve creating smoke through burning materials like damp grass. Different colors and patterns of smoke can indicate various meanings such as danger or safety. Today, modern smoke signals devices, often used in maritime emergencies, emit colored smoke to attract attention for rescue operations, showcasing how this ancient method has evolved into a practical safety tool. Now, down to the last example of the visual era, the semaphore. Semaphore flag signaling is a visual communication system that uses two handheld flags to convey messages over distances. Primarily in maritime context, each flag is typically square, colored red and yellow, and held in specific positions that correspond to letters of the alphabet and numbers. The position resembles a clock face divided into 8 segments, allowing for the encoding of messages by adjusting the flag angles. This method was widely adopted in the 19th century of its effectiveness in transmitting information quickly and clearly, making it a vital tool for ships communicating with each other or with shore stations. For wired era, first we have telegraph. Telegraph is a communication system that transmits information over distances using code signals, primarily electrical pulses. Developed in the mid-19th century, it is most famously associated with Samuel Morse, who created Morse code to encode messages as a sequence of dots and dashes. Telegraphy revolutionized communication by enabling rapid message transmission, significantly impacting business and politics. Next, we have the landline telephone. A landline telephone is a traditional communication device that connects users through physical wires, ensuring reliable voice transmission without relying on radio waves. While their prevalence has declined due to the rise of mobile phones and services, landlines remain valued for their clear sound quality and ability to function during power outage. For the third examples, we have Ethernet. Ethernet is a wired networking technology that enables devices to communicate within local area networks and beyond, using physical cables like twisted pair of fiber optic. It supports high-speed data transmission and is known for its reliability and efficiency in managing data traffic, making it the dominant choice for wired networking solutions. Next, we have cable television. Cable television delivers programming to viewers through coaxial or fiber optic cables, providing access to a wide range of channels. Initially developed to enhance reception in remote areas, it has since evolved to include features like high-speed internet and telephony services. Lastly, the fax machine. A fax machine is a device that sends and receives documents electronically over a telephone network, converting printed material into digital signals for transmission. Typically used in a business setting, it scans documents and transmits them as faxes to another fax machine or an online service, allowing for quick and secure document sharing. The first example for wireless era is the mobile phones. Mobile phones are portable devices that connect to telecommunications networks, allowing users to transmit and receive voice, video, and data. They operate primarily through cellular networks, using radio waves to communicate with nearby base stations, which enables mobility and continuous communications as users move between different coverage areas. Next is we have radio. Radio is a technology that uses electromagnetic waves to transmit information over distances without physical connections, primarily for communication purposes. It operates through modulation techniques like amplitude modulation and frequency modulation, allowing the transmission of audio, data, and other signals. Third is we have wireless Wi-Fi. Wireless Wi-Fi is a crucial communication technology that enables devices to connect to the internet and communicate with each other without physical cables. It operates using radio waves on frequency bands like 2.4 Hz and 5 Hz, allowing for high-speed data transfer in local area networks and facilitating seamless connectivity in homes, businesses, and public spaces. For the fourth example, we have Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a short-range wireless technology that enables data exchange between devices, typically within a range of up to 10 meters. It is widely used in consumer electronics, healthcare, automotive applications, and smart home devices due to its convenience and low power consumption. Lastly, we have the microphones. Microphones are devices that convert sound vibrations into electrical signals, enabling audio capture for various applications such as telephony, broadcasting, and live performances. They come in different types, including dynamic, condenser, and omnidirectional microphones, each designed for specific use cases and environments to optimize sound quality and clarity.